And here, back again. Now I'm getting a little closer to the microphone. Not being a singer, it's for me a pretty unusual thing to happen. However, what I want to show you and make you obvious about is that guitar amps, acoustic guitar amps, are not only made for the instrument, but they're also made for the voice. Because possibly you are a singer-songwriter in an urban environment and you use public transport, and you go for a gig and you have your guitar on the back and the amp at the side, and you want to fill a club with 100, 150 people or 200 people, and they want to be sure, you want to be sure that you will be heard even though they drink and laugh. So the audio ability of an acoustic amplifier for voice is a very, very, very important thing. We have a standard microphone here. I'm not aware of what it is, but it doesn't matter. If you stick to advice and stick to your taste, because they all sound a little different, that's fine. The second input of the Compact 60 that we are using here now to demo a little bit of the abilities of AER acoustic amps is specially laid out for the microphone use. The input stage allows a line-in as well as microphone purposes. I've done here. We supply phantom power even for high-quality condenser mics with a little bit better performance here. With this one, it is made for being pretty close to your mouth to get the signal transmitted. This has a little bit of downside as there's too much bass involved when you get close to the microphone, so you have to use the EQ to get the bass out a little bit and clear it. However, it handles the same amount of dynamics, so you can be whoever is a screamer, a shouter, a singer, whatever you want to do, the amp will not collapse. It will handle the signal extremely well, and for sure, together with your guitar, we can make sure that voice is always a little bit on top of it and stays clear and undistorted, whatever you do. At this moment I feel the guitar is a little bit too low, so we'll crank it up a little, zack, and you see, we are kind of a little close to the mic here with this setup. And we're still there. We wish you a good afternoon here in this club, in this Irish bar, and we hope you enjoy drinking, chatting, playing darts, while I'm sitting here and telling you about acoustic amps. So we leave it with the microphone. I just want to give you a first impression, and please, please, please make use of it, and especially take a distance to the amp when you speak through it so that you can hear it from a distance. You will be very, very surprised how strong it stays in the distance, and when you compare it to other applications that you can make use of, you will find that over the distance they lack power, they lack punch, and they lack really to cut through. AER amps are special because they are made for stages. They're made to help you succeed in noise and bring your signal really to the ear of the consumers and to the listeners in the club and in the venues. So that's it. I put this little irritating thing for me at the side, but we know enough about it, how to use microphones, to give you a little bit of insight how to use it with the amps here. So just a little irritation. Now we turn this off, and I'm back with our flagship product, so to speak, the Compact 60. A hardly beatable, how can I say, a companion at your side, as it is so small, so light, so powerful, and so straightforward, so easy to use. There's nothing much that you can say about this package. I will give you a little sound experience again. Okay. If you look at it, what you have to bear in mind is the most important thing for you to control is your input stage. You have to make sure that the signal is strong and loud, that it doesn't clip, which the red indication, clip indication LED will tell you. And you have a pad switch to pad the level, in a sense. If you have a very, very strong signal, then you have to dim the input stage a little bit, not to get distortion. But most of the pickup systems are really weak in signal, so you would use the unpadded. Let's say a reference would be 9 to 11 o'clock. You have an EQ here, which is set extremely flat at this moment because I think it's just made to balance things out that the room possibly adds to the signal. And we have a little important switch here which we call the color switch. This one colors the sound a little bit, that's why the name is, and it makes it a little brighter, depending on if you play more fingerstyle or you are strumming, whatever. This is the brighter version here, and I even leave the trebles up where they are. Depending on the guitar, you may find this a little thin, then you just take the trebles down a little bit, and you have compensated for that effect easily. Or you can even, or you can use the other mode when you just allow more mid-range. So I put the trebles back up to 12 o'clock and take a mid out just tiny little bit, and we are ending up here. Definitely it covers you through all dynamic situations. It helps you survive in odd situations because it's so damn reliable and it's so easy to use. So with the 2 channels, with the input stages, especially made for acoustic guitar, allowing all the dynamic range and features that it has on the back, like a tuner output, like a loop to get effect units and professional DI outs to connect it to front of house or whatever other purpose, line outs for recording. It is just so simple, so full and complete in the smallest package that you can think of. And you will be surprised what other jobs it can do. We have brass instruments running through that. We have double bass running through it. You can use pretty much every instrument that there's available where you want the natural reproduction of the sound. And this little guy will help you tremendously. So that's Compact 60. Check it out at City Music at any time, because I think it is absolutely mandatory to get an impression when you have your instrument and play the unit and get the first real intense feeling on how the work and the support is that you get from a unit like this. So that's it for the moment here, and have fun with music, and we'll see each other again soon. Take care.